hardy tree species that don't need any human intervention. They just volunteer themselves. They pop up from the ground without you planting them, are great allies in a permaculture food forest or a garden, agroforestry. You want to use these free resources that are showing up, and trees that are well adapted to the area are going to pop up naturally. You won't have to do anything. That's where I talk a lot about just allowing things to grow. Some of those first weeds and trees that pop up are going to be something to take note of, because those are your hardy species that don't need your help to grow. Sitting next to me are a couple of those trees. We have a tulip poplar tree, and over here we have a, let's see if I can remember, it's a sweet gum tree, I think. Both of those are great. They're definitely going to provide shade in the summer, but what I really want to talk about today is nitrogen fixing trees. It's my understanding that both of these trees that I just showed you are not nitrogen trees, but we have Persian silk tree or mimosa tree just showing up on the property. So instead of stressing about that as an invasive species, I'm going to use it to my advantage. So this tree right here, this one, there's another one down there, a few more dotted throughout the landscape. These are mimosa trees, or Albizia julibrisson. Some people call them Persian silk trees, but they are very hardy tree species. They will grow in a lot of different conditions, and they are a nitrogen fixing plant. So we're going to go down here, and I have some smaller seedling trees that got planted this spring, and I'm hoping to get the timing right where I can cut that mimosa tree. It will release nitrogen into the soil, also opening up some sunlight for those younger seedling trees. So, a little chaotic down here. Here we go. This is one of the tree species. It's a crab apple. So it's doing pretty well, but I want to open up some more light to it. We'll cut that one. We'll also cut that mimosa down. Another one down here that's not doing as well. Starting to have some die off. There's some green left, so I'm hoping releasing this natural fertilizer will help it out. But I want to do it at this time of the year because there's still enough of the growing season left to where it will help these plants grow, and it's not too close to the winter where these smaller trees are about to put energy into their roots. So if I time it right, it'll help them grow up and out. But if I waited too long close to winter, it might not do anything, or even worse, it'll cause the plant to grow really tender new growth right when there's about to be a frost, and that would hurt the plant. So you can do it early spring or midsummer, and I'm getting a little bit into the late summer, but I'm going to try it anyway. So really simple, we just cut the mimosa tree, and that's the tree we want to prioritize. So I'm just going to cut this up a little bit more, and that's going to be some nice rough mulch nearby the tree that we're trying to give favor to. So that's it. Ground cover, mulch, species I want to keep. Again, ground cover mulch, species I want to keep. Cutting support species like I just did later in the season can be really useful if you're in a drought season, because then the mimosa will be providing shade to the lower level vegetation throughout that drought and hopefully help it out a little bit more. Voluntarily growed